I'm here today with Brightview Exteriors conducting an attempt to repair a pliability test here on Luis Cortez's roof. So here, I'm gonna mark it in this green chalk. Right here we have a wind damaged shingle. This is a shiny black 3-tab. Unfortunately, since this is a discontinued color, the only thing I can bring is your standard black 3-tab. So the first thing I'm gonna do, is start by loosening the shingles above, see where the shingle starts and ends and marking it, so then we can find out our area of repair. So I'm going to start directly above this one. I'm going to go to the left first. Now I'm going to go over here. Shingle starts here. So it's a 3-tab, so it's going to go 3 across. So I already know it's going to end here. Now I loosen 2 to the left. Now I'm going to go to the right side. I'm going to start from here. Yep, as I suspected, shingle ends there. So now I have my bottom shingle marked out. I'm going to go to the next row above. We're going to loosen these ones. And as I'm breaking the seal on these shingles, I'm actually pressing down so I don't lift them up or I don't risk tearing it. Kind of gives the shingle a little bit more stability. Make sure these ones aren't loose. Yeah, this one's almost loose. Okay, so I have all of my shingles loosened. Now I'm going to take my white chalk again and I'm going to continue marking the area of repair. So this shingle here is the one that's going to be removed. Here, these X's. From there, up above, we're going to go 4 across. Next row above, it's only going to be 3 across. This one, so we got 1, 2. Yep. So then from there, I'm going to chalk this off over here just so we can make sure I'm really clear about which area is getting touched and which area is not. Oh, my apologies. 2, 3. This one isn't getting touched. So I'm going to mark all of these tabs. I'm going to put a number 1, number 2, a number 3, a number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7. So we have 7 tabs total that we will be manipulating during our repair. So I'll bring you guys a little bit closer just so you can see what I've done. So this is my area of repair. These shingles here, I'm going to put a green chalk mark. This is my wind damage shingle. These ones are the ones that we are removing. Well, this singular shingle because it's 3 tabs. So from there, all these X's on the outskirts is outside of my area of repair. I will not be manipulating any of these shingles with the white X's. From there, I have all of my tabs marked out from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at these tabs, see what has occurred when I broke them loose. We're gonna look for mat transferring. So on this number 1, there is no mat transferring down below, but if we look up top, there is a ton of mat transferring to the right side. I'm not lifting these shingles higher than I would to be able to nail it. As you can see, I can't even nail if I lift it up this high. So then this number 2 shingle, it's going to be the same case. We have some mat transferring all the way across. So we have mat transfer on number 1, mat transfer on number 2. Let's check number 3. Number 3, there is some mat transferring as well. And number 4. Number 4, we have a little bit of mat transferring. So that whole bottom row has mat transfer. We'll go to number 5 up top. There's mat transferring there. Number 6, as you can hear, just from me standing on here, how much the granules are coming loose. This one's not bad. And number 7. Number 7 does have quite a little bit of mat transferring. So, in turn, mat transferring, I'm going to put an M and a T up top. So, up here, I'll put ATR. Right here, we're going to put an M and a T. And in turn, we have 6 out of the 7 shingles that have mat transfer. From there, we're going to do a G and an L for granule loss. And we're going to check for that after we nail. And then here, I'm also going to do an N and a P for nail pop to see how many of these nails will pop. So here, I'm going to set you guys back down. Make sure my tripod won't fall. Fortunately, there's really no good place to put the phone other than the ridge up top. Here we go. So I'm going to start over here with our shingle number 1. So shingle number 1, we have 1 nail under shingle number 1 that has to be removed. And this nail came out flawlessly. No issues, no rust on them as well. Here under tab number 2, above the shingle that's getting replaced, we have nail number 2. We're gonna move kind of quickly. Nail number 3 is under tab number 3. Popped out flawlessly, no nail pop. Yet again, I'm only lifting as high as I need to. I wouldn't lift higher than what I would to nail it. So now I'm going to go to tab number 4. Tab number 4 has the 4th nail. Okay, now on number 4, we're going to go up to the next row above. We're going to go to tab number 5, which this nail is more underneath of tab number 3 than it is number 4. It's almost directly in the middle. Nail has came out no problem. Under number 5, we'll go to number 6. Number 6 is in the center of 2 and 3. Now, number 2 and number 1 has 2 nails. 2 has 1 nail. Okay, here we have our first nail pop. Bring you guys a little bit closer so we can investigate it. So this is my tab number 2. In order to remove this shingle, I have to go 2 rows above. And here, as I was prying up on the shingle to get the nail out, well, not up on the shingle, but up on the nail, it slipped through the shingle, as we can see there. Now, we're going to try with the other nail on tab number 1. I'm going to continue on removing this one. press down a little bit. As you can tell, I'm being extremely gentle. This one came out fine. Now, all of our nails have been removed, so I can remove my shingle flawlessly. And here we can see yet again that middle shingle, that middle tab that has our wind damage here. So I'm going to set that one off to the side. And like I said, I can't get this shiny black anywhere, so we're going to have to make do with this black shingle. Here we go. I'm going to reposition my phone because it's a little bit unstable where it's at. Okay, so now that my new shingle has been installed, we're going to start nailing from tab number 1 over to tab number 4, from 4 to 5, all the way to 7. So our first nail is going to go over here on number 1. Grab a couple out of my pouch. Okay, so tab number 1. I'm not going to lift any higher than what I need to in order to nail. This is how far I need to lift up in order to nail in the proper location. So I'm going to hold that up really quick. You can see a lot of granules jumping off of these other shingles. Now we're going to go to tab number 2. This is our second nail. And here I'm not putting too much strain on the shingle since the row above is loosened. So now I'm going to go to tab number 3. This is my third nail. Like I said, I'm not lifting up any higher than what I need to in order to properly nail in the proper location. Tab number 4. It's my final nail on this first row. Now I'm going to go above. This is tab number 5. Tab number 6. Tab number 7 has 2. So I'm going to grab 2. Tab number 7. Last and final nail, still under tab number 7. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you guys what the shingle looks like after I've repaired it. You can see on some of the grayer areas, you can already see a lot of granule loss. What I'm going to do to test for granule loss, we'll go over here to the side. We will pick 3 tabs over. I don't know why I just made an F. This is a T. Just to be clear, it says test, not fest. Okay, so this is my test area. What I'm going to do here is I have a handy dandy paintbrush. It's a very soft bristled brush. It's just like a normal paintbrush. It's not very harsh on the shingle. So we're going to come here and swipe on these shingles. And as you can see, there's like a couple granules coming off here and there. But that's normal. There's nothing very extreme. Now we're going to go to our area of repairs. So here you can already see there's quite a few Oh, wow, this lighting's helping me out a little bit. But there's quite a few granules that are coming loose that are just sitting on top of our fresh shingle. So what I'll start doing is I'm going to start sweeping from 7 down, like 7, 6, 5 downwards. So as you can see, there is a ton of granules coming loose off of the shingle. Now we're going to go to 1. I'm going to sweep all these granules downwards towards our repaired section. This is a lot of granules. And last but not least, number 4 over here. So right now, since this is a shiny black on the black portions, since they are shiny, it's a little bit tricky to see the granule loss. But I'll start up here with number 7. If you look really close up to it, you can see all of the areas where when this shingle was lifted up or when the glue strip was broken, the bar passed up underneath of it and you can see a ton of granule loss. Then we go to number 6. You can see a line right here where it was lifted up. So in order to nail it, you can see where all of the granules came loose. From there, number 5 is kind of all over. There's granule loss all over number 5. We'll go to number 4. Same thing. It's a black one. It's like our number 7. You can see holes in where the granules are. Number 3. Number 3, you can see the same thing. There's missing granules pretty much everywhere. If I go really gentle with my finger, you can kind of see them jump. Number 2, same thing. There is so many missing granules. Number 1. Number 1 might be one of the worst ones out of all of them. All of that brown coloring that you can see kind of in the background past the black, that is all our granule loss. If we get close right here on the first tab of our new shingle and have a look at this, that is a lot of granules that have came loose on that shingle. This one's a little bit more spread out. Some of them fell down the roof, but as you can see, that is quite a lot of granules. This one is surprisingly more. And if we go to this one over here, let me grab my archaeologist brush over here and sweep it up just so you guys can get a little bit more of a perspective on how much granules. Of course, this is not everything that's going to get caught when it rolls down the roof. There's a lot that isn't just stopping at this new tab. But here you go. So these are piles of granules that have came off of this roof. So granule loss wise, this is 100% a fail. 7 out of 7 of these shingles have granule loss, which is to be expected when repairing one of these 3 tabs. So 7 out of 7 have granule loss. From there, nail pops or NRP right here. You just had 1 out of 7, 8. So in turn, this is most definitely a repair failure. So we're going to put ATR right where I wrote ATR equals fail. F. So this is our failed attempt to repair.